example, a mother is pregnant and the child is disabled and the fetus you get to know. So should parents should have the right to terminate that pregnancy or how it should be? Okay, all right. So for example, if you get to know that your colleague is gay, right? How would you react for that?
Suppose.
Do you support LGBTQ? No. So if your colleague is gay, or for example, sitting with you, will you?
There are only two genders. Third gender, if it is gay.
Hey guys, welcome to today's exciting video. Today we'll be talking to people from all walks of the community, the Indian community, asking them about questions of inclusion and disability. So join me as I find out and I engage in these thought-provoking questions and find out interesting perspectives. So come on, let's go.
Parents get pregnant and they get to know that their child is both of them get pregnant, right? Like they all both are having kids, so they get to know that their child is disabled in the fetus. So should they have the right to abort the baby?
My opinion is they have the right to abort the baby.
Okay. And you know that after 3 months it's not allowed to abort the baby because it becomes really harmful for the mother.
For the both of the part, but after getting born of the children, then after also like who is going to treat that person? Like see, in a earlier stage people go and see ki theek hai, okay, we will take care of that person, but it's a very difficult task because becoming a parent is not an easy task. So I don't think there is a sentiment also.
It's totally depend on the disability.
Okay.
What kind of disabilities they have?
Okay.
If it is harmful for child, so I think it is.
Disability is also always harmful for the child.
No, I mean to say that if it is disability like for hand or for leg, I mean this type of disability, I don't think so. It should be survived.
Okay. What do you think? Like, where do you draw the line that this is too much disability or this is less disability for the child? You know, like where do you draw the line? And like, I think some parents would be like, I don't care. Like, even though he doesn't have blend for something, I will do whatever the hell I want to do for my child to do it. But sometimes, even if the parents think, oh yeah, he doesn't have like some limb or like some leg, they do it. So
I have a live example seen in my life.
okay.
Who is my neighbor in Bihar, Pabna. I have seen that a child is not only active from mind,
Okay.
whole body is not working, and then also he is 21 years old,
Right.
and parents are keeping their
Right. Okay.
It's ultimately choice of the parents
Mm-hmm.
that if they want to keep it. But if a parent want to abort the child, then there should be a line that if that child is about to born, going to suffer the whole of the life. For example, he is going to have some severe problems, heart-related problem, liver problem, which may kill him in the near future. Then it could be.
But in my opinion, they don't want to abort that child because the government have lots of schemes and all things. They can use it and they can use it.
Because now it's called the murder issue about the child after 3 months, right?
This is entirely about themselves. I mean, if they're willing to have the child, they can have it. If they do not, they can abort it. Or they can get. I mean, they can even get it in the orphanage. I think it's entirely upon the parent how they want to have the future of the baby. This is what I think.
So one more question for there's this concept called inspiration of hope. Wherever we see disabled people, we think that they are inspiration, right? So either is it empowering or is it harmful? What do you guys think? That because every disabled person can be good or bad, right? But whenever we see disabled, we say, oh, he or she is a inspiration of hope. So is this harmful or is this empowering for you guys?
empowering रहेगा empowering क्योंकि अभी रिसेंटली एक तस्नीक एक फीमेल है जो आर्चर बनी है और वो मेडल भी मिला है ऐसे लोग रहेंगे तो फिर empowering क्योंकि वो दूसरे को सपोर्ट करता है कि हाँ ये.
But what if a blind person is a criminal?
मतलब सिर्फ डिसेबिलिटी के बेसिस पे हमने इंस्पिरेशन नहीं कह सकते ना,
उनके टैलेंट के बेसिस पे ही
टैलेंट के बेसिस पे कह सकते हो.
But
आजकल
then
तो लीग भी चल रही है ना, लीग भी तो चल रही है, क्रिकेट लीग जिसमें डिसेबल पीपल भी खेल रहे हैं।
अभी रिसेंटली हाँ अभी सचिन की टीम में
हाँ, वो
टीम का नाम याद नहीं है उनका बट
क्रिकेट लीग में हो रहा है। वो डिसेबल है फिर भी
खेला उन्होंने इवन वो बॉल तक रुके बाउंड्री रुकी इससे काफी है
so you think this is empowering? If you have to choose a word, harmful or empowering, you'll choose empowering. Okay. So another question: do you guys support LGBTQ?
Yeah, obviously.
I am totally yes, please.
Yeah.
This is,
From you.
I do actually.
Okay. So
They have their own opinion. They have their own right.
Obviously.
okay. So if they call you for the Pride Month to go away with them to
Yes.
walk with them, will you be comfortable with that? Okay. Just one more question.
Sorry. No, I'm just telling.
We just call him something like that. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll just give you my number if you.
Okay. For example, if you get to know that your colleague is gay, right? How would you react for that?
We support.
Will you support? So if there's a Pride Month happening in your office, will you be participating in that?
Definitely participate. Like we support that guy. Like in
For what he is.
Like yeah. Like
Yeah.
Okay. So
We have to-
would you have like some discrimination while if something is happening around?
No, not that.
But
Nothing.
if he'll ask you to join in the Pride month happening somewhere in Delhi with a bunch of procession going on, so would you join them?
If we can join that, it's okay.
You'll be fine with that.
Yeah, we will find with that.
Okay. And just one last question. For example, you have a transgender in your office, okay? For guys, now a girl would be transgender into a guy, and she's using boys' restroom with you all. How would you react? Would you be okay with it? How, or would you want a separate washroom for them, or would you be okay with it?
Not a separate, it's okay. If they are using the same washroom, what is the matter? Nothing much.
Like everyone will comfortable with that, so we have to communicate with others to comfortable that that guy or girl anything.
Do you support LGBTQ? No. So if your colleague is gay, or for example, sitting with you, will you?
There are only two genders. Third gender if it is gay.
But some people are born that way.
And if they are born that way, they must be treated that way. Not the ones who started feeling that they are that. They're very good.
Right.
Nowadays, that is the most unfair.
Yeah.
You start going around with a gay man.
Yeah.
You slowly and gradually start adopting his own behavior.
Yeah. So you will never support as a Pride Month or anything something from your office will not participate at it. In a Pride Month or a Pride Parade, if it's happening from your office or anything.
As you said, that till the time they're like not born that way,
Yeah.
they wanted to have some sort of special celebration.
Right.
Till the time they are like doing it genuinely,
Right.
that is okay. But if you're trying to influence other kids, if you're trying to influence the atmosphere around you, and if you're trying to get some sort of special treatment out of it, just because you look different, act different, or sound different, don't see me at least
Yeah, why not?
standing in front.
Do you support LGBTQ?
Yeah,
Yeah. So if your colleague is
they are also humans at the end.
so if your colleague is gay,
Mhm.
lesbian, or transgender, would you have some other opinion about them, or would you treat them something different?
No, I guess right now working in a very very good environment, and we have people who are gay or who are lesbian, and it's perfectly fine with them. And coming to one of the best companies that I have ever known, that is American Express. They have they have employees who belong to LGBT community, and I guess that is perfectly fine. Yeah.
So because even the government, they gave the rule first and they took the rule back again. They gave it. So even if government says that it's a crime to be gay or crime to
Okay.
be a lesbian, so what are your thoughts on that?
I do not want to comment on that. When the government is involved, I'm not there. And my personal choice is that every individual is somewhere or the other equivalent. And if somebody is gay or if somebody is straight or somebody is bisexual, homosexual, doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
So would you take part in one of the Pride month that we would?
I would love to. If it is happening in India, I would love to be a part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So my last question is Ramzan is going on. So, should Muslims be to leave the office early to open the roza, or should they be given accommodation in the office to do prayer and open?
That depends on the person who's having that particular Ramadan period. If he or she is comfortable having his or her Ramadan in the office or at the home, it's actually depends on the person. I
No,
guess.
we're talking about that company should they should let them go, or should they provide the accommodation, or should they let them go?
I guess I did answer that only. If the person is comfortable, if the person is comfortable opening his Ramadan vrat over in office or at home. I mean, it particularly depends on the person.
Okay.
And coming to the company should, I guess, yes.
Company should do let them go or let them stay. Like they give them more accommodation.
Company should let them go.
Let them go.
Yeah.
So should disabled person should get special treatment just because they're disabled?
I agree. Depend on the person to person, because if he is a bad person or a
How
good,
can you know who is a bad person?
getting to know after few minutes, few hours, few days, then
Sometimes people take advantage of his disability. So I think you are right. Sometimes it should be useful or it should be harmful for them.
Yeah. So you think that just because they're disabled, they should be directly given a special treatment?
Yes,
Just because they're disabled. Okay. You think the same? You think the same? You don't think the same? You don't think? Okay. All right. Thank you so much.